Yo guys, welcome back to Talk Red Devils Talk. Today I'm bringing out another one of my series, another episode, another video of players that have moved on or players that will be moving on. It's about, as you can see in the title, Memphis Depay to Manchester United to Lyon. As you know, Memphis Depay joined us on the 12th of May 2015 for a nice little fee of £25 million from PSV. So, he, in my personal opinion, was such a big prospect. He was like this best sort of player. The French league was, the French news, the French football was sort of saying that he was like the best up and coming young superstar of all time. And, we had to sort of have a competition with Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham, some other teams as well. I think there's Barcelona in there as well. So we had a lot of competitions, but Arsene Wenger sort of pulled out. And at that time, we had Louis van Gaal as our manager. And, we were sort of like, Di Maria was sort of leaving at the time. So we needed someone to sort of replace him. And we brought in Memphis Depay. He was very, very young at the time. I mean, he's not exactly old. He's only 25. So you can think about the years. He was quite young when he came into us. But he was one of these big prospects that we was meant to have. And, he, in my personal opinion, I feel that it came a bit too early. We should have got him sort of, last year or a year before, instead of, bringing him in whilst he was still quite fresh. But the problem is, like, he got so forced into playing so many different games, and, he had, like, the training that he had is obviously completely different to the training that he had at PSV. Like he said in a little press conference, he said that the training is so different, you have to work so hard and your body doesn't it can't adjust that quick to the style of the training, because obviously, you get 2 games a week, he said, and that was obviously at that time. But, so at that time in his career at Manchester United, he played a maximum of games of 33 games and scored 8 in all competitions. So, in my personal opinion, that's not exactly that bad, I guess. I mean, he's not exactly like the main striker that we had at the time, but he did have to cover up a game, I think, where Wayne Rooney and Anthony Martial, this is when Anthony Martial was quite young as well, when they couldn't be available for a game. And he came on, and Ander Herrera, whipped in the ball and he hit it with the left foot on a volley. And it was a fantastic goal, a fantastic day, and I remember that so well. But the thing is that, he didn't really get a chance, in my personal opinion, to shine. If we got him quite quickly, because obviously there's a lot of other teams that really wanted him, and we needed to sort of be, like Louis van Gaal said, that he had to force his move for Memphis Depay, because obviously a lot of other teams were going for him at the exact same time. So for us as a club and for Memphis Depay, it was so quick for everybody to try and, adjust to, because obviously a young lad coming in, Memphis Depay is moving from PSV, where he's been there for a very long time, and it was just such a wrong time to place a move for him. But either way, he's now at Lyon, and in my personal opinion, he left us here on, I think it was the 20th of January 2017, and he moved to Lyon with a nice little fee as well. I can't really exactly remember how much it was, so if you know, please let me know down in the comments. But he moved there, and at that time, I was thinking, okay, maybe he'll get more of the more gameplay, because obviously that's what he wanted. He wanted more time on the pitch. And to be perfectly honest with you, he is literally killing it over there, and it's incredible. So far that I've found out, which I've got written here, he has played 91 games so far, with 37 of them as goals. So it's pretty insane, but there could be more. I don't really know. I didn't really look up all the statistics about him over in Lyon, because obviously I don't really care about Lyon players. I care about Manchester United players, so I know more about them. But we do have an option for a buyback. So if there's a reason for us to need to, then we can buy him back from Lyon on a fee. But I don't feel that it'll be anytime soon, in my personal opinion. I think, to be fair, I think the buyback clause is sort of going to coming down to an end anyways, because his contract, I think, ends at Lyon on 2021, 2021. So, and in my personal opinion, I don't think he'll move, but I feel he'll stay, because he is sort of like their main player. You know, he's sort of doing everything he needs to do. He's earning a lot of money. He's got his own music as well. So that's the thing. I don't feel personally that it would be any point of us buying him back. I mean, he was a great player for us. I'm not going to lie. And, you know, even to this day, there's fans, including me, that would like to have him back. But there's the other, you know, situation where, you know, we've got Anthony Martial now that can play into that position, and he's absolutely fantastic. Obviously, at the time, you know, Martial was a number 9, and Memphis Depay managed to get the number 7 shirt. And obviously, a lot of you know that number 7 shirt was it's a very famous number. You know what I mean? It's been, you know, worn by very, very, like, extreme players. So, and that's the thing, you know, if we did get him back, would it work? No, me personally, I don't think it will. I don't think there'll be any point. I don't think there'll be the options for him to sort of, I don't think it would work because I don't think he'd want to leave. You know what I mean? You know, I know he stays good friends with, you know, Jesse Lingard and all them lot, but I just don't think it would work. And obviously, you know, him and Pogba are quite close. They're from the same sort of country. And that's the thing. Yeah, like I said, I just don't think it would work. I don't think it would work well for him. I don't think it would work well for us. Plus, we don't really need anybody to replace Martial at this time. So that is another little episode of players that have moved on. So if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure to share it with all your friends and family, hit the bell notification so you never miss a video from me. And let me know what sort of players you want me to do. If you want me to do any Manchester United players, comment down below. Any other players that has come from a different team to Manchester United, or players that have come from us in the youth and moved on, let me know down below in the comment section. And yeah, that is literally it. Make sure to check out my last video that I did. It was Man United Fans React. You can get yourself involved, where I do Twitter polls once a week after a game that has happened. And basically, I just ask a few questions. You vote, you can comment, do what the hell you like with it, and you get involved whilst the video is going. Fantastic. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Take care, and bye-bye.